Okay guys, Les Cubes here, and after the cheese incident of the last episode, we're moving on and forgetting that ever happened. The only enemy we now know for sure we face is basically a unit of Flampanzer? Flampanzer B2s. These are French Char B2 tanks. Equipped with flamethrowers that the Germans have repurposed. The Germans did that pretty heavily. Quite a few of their armored units were actually captured from the enemy. It's just the tanks and a single Lichtis machine gewehr 42. My disposition at the bridgehead is mostly unchanged. I'm moving the South Staffs to Haverdorp. I don't know whether these guys are going to strike into... They might just move into Wolfies, or they might attack the farm directly. Yeah. I've assigned more supply to the 2nd and 1st Battalions of the 1st Parabrigade at the bridgehead. I'm going to swap these two guys out because... Well, I don't know that I'm going to swap these two guys out because there might be armor coming from the north, too, for all I know. Anyways, let's get on with it and see what happens. Alright, so he's striking with these guys into Hove Farm. This is really bad tank terrain, like full of hedgerows and stuff. He's probably not in for a good time here. And I'm in... So what does he have? He doesn't have... I don't recall facing one of these before. Okay, 47mm guns. He's actually armed his crews with Enfield revolvers. The bow gun's a 7.5, 47mm main gun, and a flamethrower. Flamethrowers are brutal. These appear to be Dutch crews, according to the flags. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know on this one. So, what am I bringing? We're ditching that and the mortars, I think. We're going to go ahead and take a full stack of 17-pounders. I have a ton of Payat teams. I'm kind of pissed off at my Payats right now. They've been useless. And what's his deploy like? He's got a little bit of options. He's got to move through hedgerows though, so he's hemmed in. Yeah, we can make that work. We can make that work. I'm gonna leave the Payats. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna rely on these heavy 17-pounders. So, how do I set this up? He can deploy here, or he can deploy here, or here. So obviously, we don't want... we don't necessarily want to give him any hope of getting out of there with those tanks. Some things I know about the Char B2: it's a heavy tank, it's very slow. What's your line of fire from there? Not great. You could cover a breakout, but not much else. So what are my feelings here? I don't... I have to play this right, you know? I really do. I don't know how these things are going to stack up against me, because I don't recall ever actually facing the Char B2s before. I'm hoping he deploys in here. That's what I hope. If I were him, I wouldn't put my tanks here because they have to cross this stream and tanks bog. So his best chance to get his guys out of there is through there, which is narrow. He may recognize that and may decide that he does not want to do that. Having some interesting clicking issues right now. My mouse. Yeah, so they can do what they need to do from there. And then he can fire. Oh, yeah, he's got a little bit of tree issues there, I guess. So that's less than ideal. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll let that happen. And my final one, where is he at? We're going to stack up in here a little bit with our Royal Engineer guys. Where's my other gun? There it is. So he can fire not much. I'm taking a huge gamble in assuming that he's going to put his tanks there and not. Yeah, I can't take that gamble, basically. I'm going to put these guys here in these haystacks and or something. Where's my best firing position from out of here? Well, we'll try that. We'll try that. Who's left ambushing? These guys. We need a lot of men in the center, I think. And I don't have them here. So they'll have to make do with that. We don't want anybody to be directly on those flamethrowers because they are nasty. The heavy flamethrowers, I've seen them before. Not on these tanks, but now the hope is we can completely hem these guys in. Yeah, there's one.
Sergeant!
Take him. Where's the other gun? He's dead. Where's this gun?
Mortar barrage available.
There's one more there, and then there's that one.
Sir, enemies offered a ceasefire.
Right in there. Let him have it.
Clear out!
Okay, we lost the gun. Once this guy... Well, we can shoot him now, so we're going to try. This tank's getting in on the action. Or anti-tank gun's getting in on the action. Got a bit of a gun duel going on here. Well, he's dead now, so. 2, 3. There's the other one. The thing about those 47 millimeters is they have very limited, they should have very limited penetration, or very limited HE capability, which is good for my infantry. They...
Sir, enemies offered a ceasefire.
He's down to 1. Let's go defensive here, see if we can't wake him up a little bit. You guys too. Go offensive. What can you do? Nothing. You did your job though. You killed 3 of them. If I have to use that Royal Engineer Bren team on him, I will.
Sergeant! Clear out!
Yeah, I gotta use that Royal Engineer Bren team on him. So the question is, how does he make his movement now? Trading 2 guns for 5 tanks is not a good bet on my part. So what I need is for him to squirt that thing out here. See if he doesn't change his ammo. Because I need him not be on HE. So I want him to switch to... Oh, gosh darn it. This guy's really focused on killing that gun crew. It's really all he wants right now.
Sir, enemies offered a ceasefire.
He's got to be just a little bit spooked about coming out of those woods. Or coming out of this hedgerow. He might have... that might have been the only infantry team. I don't remember. I did cheat a little and look. Now what? I really wish I could order them to switch ammo types. I believe I had a Spitfire strike or some kind of airstrike assigned to this, but yeah, they're gone. They've left the map. So now what? He won't try and cover this here, I don't think. That's actually not a hedgerow, it's a row of trees. I had it wrong. Yeah, I'm hoping he squirts out through here. It's the best case scenario for me. What are you gonna do? Go for it. Go for it.
Sir, enemies offered a ceasefire.
Get low. Don't let him shoot you.
Redeployed.
Don't let him shoot you. Do make him come over here to investigate. you gonna do? Minutes. I should get my air in pretty shortly. Should be about 10 minutes, maybe less. Don't remember how that counter works. Some heavy grass around this big tree, so we can maybe crawl in there and get an eye out. Perhaps.
Sir, enemies offered a ceasefire.
Move completed.
Interesting. Go for it, lads. Just kind of crawl up that little creek bed there. Yeah, I don't know much about these Char B2s other than they're all blown up besides the one. Speaking of blowing up, that one just cooked off. You'd assume flamethrower tanks would blow up real good, so that's always a long-term feature of close combat. I don't know which one it started on, but they do continue to cook off long after they've been destroyed. Which can have issues if you end up using a dead tank as cover, because sometimes they'll just blow up on you. So that's a thing.
Enemies offered a ceasefire.
Forward observer reporting. Air support is available.
Okay,
Repeat,
so
is
we have a
available.
Typhoon, which should be able to kill this thing if we can find it. He's not moving though. He's in here somewhere. Because if he tried to cross this, these guys would have seen him. So I just need these gents to crawl up there and make him come on out. Can these guys kind of sneak up this creek bed a little bit because they're down below? Maybe see him. I really, really am not happy that I traded 2 guns for these guys, so that was dumb. I've had a lot of little stupid moments here.
Move completed.
No, you're not hearing me. You're not moving far enough up. You got to get out of the hole. That's the point. I need you to see this thing so I can kill it. There it is. Alright, RAF, do your thing. Typhoons were pretty successful tank hunters, although they only appear to have damaged this one. So we're going to have to do it by hand now.
Move completed.
So my only flanking team is this frickin'...
Sir, enemies offered a ceasefire.
Good question is, how badly have I damaged that? This may be a massive mistake. They are approaching it essentially from the front. He's got limited line of sight, though. Might even risk the gun a little bit on this. It's not wise. I don't think it's the right thing to do.
In position.
His turret's not moving.
Move completed.
He's firing grenades. He's moving. Okay, we destroyed him, apparently. I'm not sure how. They must have thrown a gammon grenade at him, because they did destroy that tank. That's it. That is a successful defense there. I wish I could have those 2 guns back. But we'll take it. And that's this recording. I'll see you next time. Bye.